I have 10 more items you should always buy at the Dollar Tree. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the YouTube deal guy, Matt. Granted, this is the type of content you like and you love saving money. Please give this video a thumbs up. Not like I need to do this to show you what that means. You can also subscribe and turn your notifications on. If you do, you're gonna get me one step closer to 1 million subs, and more importantly, you'll know when I upload great deals to save you some serious cash. Now, before we get to the 10 more items you should always buy at the Dollar Tree, today's video has a sponsor, and I'm very excited because when the sponsor is actually tied to a product you use, I get even more excited, and I was very surprised when Skillshare reached out to me. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Skillshare. Skillshare is an online community with thousands of classes to inspire all sorts of creativity, and if you guys have a passion, they will help you build on that. Now, one of my favorite classes that I'm enjoying right now is Interior Decorate Like a Boss with Rose Sprinkle, who is the interior designer specialist. And my daughter's name is also Rose, so I got very excited. But anyhow, she explained to me how every object needs to have functionality in its home. You don't just randomly put objects all over the place to make it look better. And that was one of my first takeaways for this interior design class. And whatever it is you choose to explore, how to create a finance planner might be of interest to many of you guys right now, considering that you are watching me. I'm sure saving money and budgeting is important to you. And even how to get the best resume that worked for all the #1 schools and firms. The first 1,000 people to click the link in the description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium. Now for the list of the 10 more things you should always buy at the Dollar Tree. Number 1, decorations. And I don't just mean Halloween or Christmas. Whether it's a birthday, even table setting things for fancy dinner parties, you can save as much as 70% versus going to a traditional retailer. That includes Halloween, Christmas, and more importantly, greeting cards. And at a Dollar Tree, many of these are Hallmark. So if you guys have a chance to go in, make sure that from the tinsel to the balloons and beyond, you get the same stuff at the Dollar Tree you're gonna find at other stores that have a significantly higher price. The number 2 item you should always buy at the Dollar Tree, hangers. Now, hold on. There's actually some excitement tied to what I am going to share with you. Whether you're looking for some of the more unique hangers that allow you to hang up a scarf or belts or ties, hangers galore are not only of very high quality at the Dollar Tree store, but many of these brands are also represented on other major retailer websites like Target and Walmart for significantly higher prices. So if you are looking to engage with your space, make it look a little bit better organized, grab hangers galore of all different types at the Dollar Tree. And as we are discussing organization for your home, there are a lot of misconceptions tied to the bins that you're gonna find at the Dollar Tree, and I've put a lot side by side. I've done a lot of comparisons, and that brings me to number 3. Whether they're bathroom storage caddies, spice racks, wall holders, or bins, and specifically hooks. If you see any of those hooks that allow you to hang caddies, oh my goodness, can you do well at the Dollar Tree. You're going to find very high quality. Many of these brands sell at the Container Store and other properties for significantly higher prices as well. Grab the bins galore. You will score a major bargain. Vases, or vases, depending on how you pronounce it, and glassware are also a phenomenal purchase at the Dollar Tree, and that brings me to number 4. Look around. You will find glassware galore. And many of these vases, which are great for decor and presentation, are also wonderful in terms of actual products that you use. And what I mean, it's all fine and dandy to get floor vases and things like that for fall or winter decor, spring, summer, awesome. But for many of the glassware products that you would actually put on a table and drink from, there is a high quality and a really good build to a lot of the products that have just been placed in Dollar Tree stores for this season. Before we get to number 8 and 10, which are actually tied to products that go inside you that you consume, for a product that goes on you, which is my number 5 pick, a lot of people will say to you, don't buy beauty products at the Dollar Tree, and I will completely disagree with them on that. And if you guys agree with me, please leave a comment. Please help steer this conversation amongst the other subscribers and viewers, because what I have found, and my wife can attest to this, while you wouldn't necessarily buy makeup from the Dollar Tree, hair clips, bobby pins, hair elastics, even a secondary hairbrush to have around your home, and beauty masks. I don't know if you guys know this, but the Yes To beauty masks that are very popular, that are sold on Amazon and other websites, including products made by Dove. Yes, the brand Dove, all available at the Dollar Tree. And these are not smaller percentages. These are not products that are made specifically for the Dollar Tree, as a lot of people think some of the beauty products are. These are the same products, just being sold from less on a much more aggressive contract. And for a bonus to number 5 of what you should always be buying at the Dollar Tree, I want you guys to look out for chapstick, in particular the blue Blistex, if you guys ever see it. That same product, which sells for 3 or 4 times at CVS and Walgreens and Rite Aid and even Amazon, is its lowest price at the Dollar Tree. Now, some of you may be wondering, why would that product from Blistex or Dove or even Kleenex retail for less at the Dollar Tree? And the reason for that is a lot of manufacturers understand that the Dollar Tree gets significantly more foot traffic than a typical Rite Aid or CVS. So they market to those stores differently, just knowing there's going to be more people coming through the store, and they might take a little bit of a hit on a product or mark it up less, but they know they'll sell more. And that actually works out to some great math for distributors and manufacturers based on their Dollar Tree relationships. For number 6, and I am applying a Dollar Tree asterisk, so make sure that you really take a very close look at the brands. Pet food is sometimes a very good buy at the Dollar Tree. And I know people are just going to come out and start yelling at me in the comment section. But just as I mentioned for brands like Dove and Blistex and Kleenex that sell for less at the Dollar Tree, many of the larger pet food manufacturers, whether it's Purina or something else that you recognize, you will find some really solid deals on pet foods at select Dollar Trees. The asterisk is a lot of the pet toys are not of a quality that I would necessarily recommend as a pet owner and someone that's had dogs his whole life. But look at what you're getting, check the quantities and check the brands. There are some really aggressive dog food contracts from the same known brands at the Dollar Tree. The 7th product you should always buy at the Dollar Tree, good old bread. Look for the brand Oro-Eat, which is also sold at Target, and you will pay a fraction of the price at the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree also carries Thomas, certain Sara Lee products, and sometimes offerings from local bakeries. It depends, again, on not all Dollar Trees being identical, and great for any parent that works very hard to feed their family. The 8th product you should always buy at the Dollar Tree, cereal. And bear with me for a moment because this ties into that point that I made a few moments ago, which is that Dollar Tree has some great partnerships with major brands tied to cereal like General Mills, where you can get all of that brand name cereal greatness for significantly lower prices. When you shop at Costco or Aldi or Sam's Club, those warehouse clubs have their own in-house brands that they try to promote a little bit more heavily. Costco wants you to buy a Kirkland product, and Aldi wants you to buy an Aldi product. So they don't strike up the most intense, fierce, aggressive partnerships with brands that compete with their own products, which is why the Dollar Tree will go very far to sell you brand name cereal and other brand names, because that's where the Dollar Tree has its place in this retail marketplace. The 9th product you should always buy at the Dollar Tree, well, I have to thank the subscribers for letting me know about this, and my wife, I hope she's still a subscriber. Body scrubs. You can buy amazing body scrubs at the Dollar Tree. So keep your eyes peeled for the newly launched fall scents and many of the brands that you already know, some of which actually sell exclusively to the Dollar Tree. The body scrubs are a great purchase that many people don't actually know about. And finally, you can tell I'm excited because I've put my hands out to show you number 10 before I've actually said number 10. Losing it, long day. The 10th product you should always buy at the Dollar Tree, something that I clearly might have had too much of this morning, coffee. Now, this is up for debate as well, but I think the flavors are phenomenal, and the K-Cup prices in particular, and the flavor blends that have rave reviews for K-Cup and many of the pods that you will find are very popular at the Dollar Tree. And one of the nice things about the Dollar Tree purchases is there's not an overabundance of flavors in the same box. You can find boxes that have multiple flavors. You can also find some of the smaller packs where you're not necessarily buying coffee for your next 6 months. You can try and sample different flavors and really enjoy some low prices. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. If there's something that you find at the Dollar Tree that you think I should know about that I haven't mentioned in any of my prior videos, please leave me a comment. Also, if you guys like this content and you give it a thumbs up, that's awesome. But if you subscribe and turn your notifications on, I will be very grateful to you. And hopefully you'll be grateful to the savings advice, tips, and deals that I can give you through this holiday season. I know these times are tough and I want to make them as easy, affordable, and fun for you as I possibly can. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye.